What's the deal? Let me stop playing. But no, we back with another video. Now, in that video I said that we were gonna talk about relationships. Now, this video we're gonna talk about relationships, and I'm gonna I'm gonna talk about the relationship that I'm in right now because I'm not gonna lie. She don't want the word stink, so I'm not gonna use stink. But it's like I'm gonna sit up for this one. You feel me? Cause she really mean a lot to me. But no, just like I don't be knowing. I don't be knowing like how to express my feelings or let somebody know how I feel for real. That's something that's something like I do, but really it really take a lot for me to like actually tell somebody how I feel or what's bothering me. Like it's been like this since I was a little kid. But it's like if you're in a relationship, all right. If you meet somebody that you see yourself like in the long run with and everything, but the position that you in right then and there is not a good position. I would advise you to not just try to jump on to like try to jump on. Excuse me. I tried to jump on to like get in a relationship with them right then and there. Like if y'all cool, y'all close and everything. Like y'all like real friends and stuff. Like let it just be like a friendship. Don't try to just jump into a relationship. Try to get to know them for real. Try to figure out what makes them cry, what makes them sad. Try to figure out what makes them happy and everything. But most of all, try to make sure that they were like what really hurt them for at the end of the day because you don't want to do that for real. You don't want to hurt them at the end of the day. If you really care about them, if you don't really care about them, you just see yourself trying to just fuck on them or something like that. Like let it just be known that that's what you're trying to do. Like a lot of guys, their problems or where they fuck up at is not being honest at the beginning of the relationship. If you just want to fuck, then just tell a female that what you just want to fuck. That you just want to fuck. If you want to be in their life, you want to help them. You want to be a leader because that's what a guy really needs to be in a relationship. You need to be a leader for. I'm not saying you gotta pay all the bills because if y'all have understanding that you pay such and such and she pay such and such, or y'all go half, or he pay all the bills and but you still work and you make sure that everybody in the household still have what they want or stuff like that. Then okay, if y'all have an understanding, it's okay. But this is like for like couples that don't live together or couples that's like just not getting into like their relationship for real. Don't try to rush nothing because at the end of the day, long as y'all have y'all understanding, don't nothing else matter. Like trying to post your significant other on social media and all that, like you don't have to do none of that right then and there. Like you don't need to do you don't need to do nothing for real for real. If your partner don't got no problem with it, then it's not something that you need to do for real. Like, but your partner have a problem with it. If you have a partner that think that you supposed to upload them as soon as I get together, I'm talking about like a week, 2 weeks, or a month later, you supposed to post them. Then, but you don't feel like that you're supposed to. Then y'all should have a conversation. Y'all should sit down and y'all should get an understanding. Now, in my perspective, like I don't post the person that I talk to because it's not nobody business. It's like I feel, and she never brought it up to me, but I'm not gonna say I didn't post her because I did post her. I just put emoji over her face. But it's not none of your business who I talk to. But at the end of the day, she don't have a problem with it. But now, like in our position, like in our predicament, it's like I don't post who I talk to because it's not nobody's business. But then if I do post her face and something like that, excuse me, everybody and their mama know who I talk to, and everything is like it's gonna always be a problem. Because soon as somebody find out who you talking to, it's so many rumors, so many stories, and everything is just going around. So somebody talk to you, somebody find out who you talk to, say they don't like the person or they don't like you, they spread the rumor. Oh, his girlfriend, her nigga. Oh, it's always something's like, oh, they be cheating or they was in my inbox. It's always something. So you can't just assume like as soon as y'all get together, you can just post the person, tell everybody who you talk to, and all that. Like honestly, to me, I be thinking like soon I'm not gonna cap. After we make it to 1 year, I post her. No caps. Once actually, matter of fact, after I get all my shit together, I'm not gonna cap because I need to become the man that I know I can be and the man that I need to be to actually have a full family or to even be in a like full blown count like committed relationship. I still have stuff that I need to work on, so I don't be tripping about it. I just be trying to work on it, but you can't do everything right then and there. Like it takes time for you to change the person you is, to change the things that you done. It's like a lot. It's like and one thing like I ain't gonna cap like relationship that I'm in right now. Like I never knew how to tell her like how I fell in love with a bitch and I got played and it really. And I'm not gonna say like how everybody else say it. Like it really fucked me up because how close we was, and I never thought that she was gonna do it. I played my life with her and all that type of shit. Like I never really broke it down because I really don't never want to break it down because it's not gonna help me. It's not gonna do nothing better in my relationship or in my life, nothing like that. But I'm not gonna cap. If you in a relationship and it goes bad, don't just try to hop into another relationship until you heal all the way. If you haven't healed all the way, all you're gonna do is get into another relationship and hurt the person that you actually wanted to be with or the thing that you wanted to be with. You're gonna hurt the person. The next person that you deal with, you're going to hurt them. And I'm not gonna cap. Like I have my own problem and all that type of shit. And I did get into a relationship before, like I rushed the relationship and everything. I got into it and I rushed it and everything before I was even ready. And now I think about it, like it was like selfish. And a lot of stuff that I did in a relationship that was selfish too. Like if you in a relationship and the female that you're dealing with, it's like certain things she don't like, but you do it or you be around it, it becomes a problem. Like the female I deal with, she don't smoke. I'm not gonna say she don't drink because I didn't I didn't seen her drink a couple times, and it's like the little stuff that she do drink is still considered alcohol. So I don't say that she don't drink. She's just not a drinker. Like she's not alcoholic, none of that. And I really look up to like some of the stuff that she do. Like she's a good parent to me and everything. And sometimes me and her have communication issues and stuff. But if you're in a relationship, start trying to do better. Try to make your partner happy. Like if you really see like if you really see yourself being with them and everything, then try your best to try to actually change into the person that you want to be, like or a person that you want to be, or a person that they want you to be. I'm not gonna say to change everything because At the end of the day, if y'all got that far when you're in a relationship and everything, the stuff that you was doing before, it shouldn't bother them for because that's who they really fell in love with. That's who caught their eye. Now, once y'all get closer and everything, they start seeing more stuff about you and everything, stuff that they didn't see at the beginning. Then, okay, that stuff that they think that you should change and all that. Then, yeah, you should change if you feel like that you could change and it wouldn't bother you or it wouldn't upset you or anything. But if it's something that's they gonna upset you, where you don't see yourself being able to change for real, then you should actually tell a person right then and there. After you understand it, either they gonna stay or they gonna leave. But you shouldn't try to hide stuff or lie or nothing like that because at the end of the day, if the person really saw something in you, something like that, then you should be able to be honest with them. Now, I'm not gonna just put myself out there, but a lot of us be having a problem where we talk about relationship a lot. Like I used to have a problem where I used to speak on my relationships a lot, but once I met the girl, I'm told you now, like I really don't speak. I really don't speak on it. I might say little small details, but it don't be shit for real. Like it don't be nothing serious or it don't be nothing that really talk about. It be like little small stuff like how your relationship going or how like it be stuff like that. But it don't be nothing like serious for real. But you gotta actually know that you want that. Because if you don't want the relationship for real, you don't see yourself actually being with them in the long run. All you doing is holding up time for you. You holding up time for them because y'all still together, but it's still toxic for real. Like they could have moved on, found somebody that actually could love them. Like they want to be loved. You could find somebody that loves you. Like you want to be loved. It'd be like so many things. And if you don't see yourself actually being with them, then don't hold them up from finding their husband or finding their true love. Now with me, I actually love this girl. I love her. Sometimes I be thinking I love her more than I love myself. I'm not gonna get, but you should never get to that point where you think you love somebody more than you love yourself. You should love yourself more than you love somebody else. Because at the end of the day, if you don't love yourself, or if you don't love yourself more than anything in this world, then where you think you gonna be at? Like you will fuck around and do some shit that can fuck up your life or that can kill you just because you love somebody else more. But they gonna still be living their life. They gonna move on and everything. But you gonna be hurt or dead. Like it's just a difference. But nah, me, I really I really care about her. I love her to death. I love her and her kids. But when I found myself like thinking like how much do I love her or how I felt about her for her, like I ended up finding myself thinking like I thought I loved her more than I love myself. But I had to find myself like if you don't find yourself because like if you don't find yourself, that's because of you. You gotta find yourself before you try to find love or find anything. Like if you don't find yourself and you don't love yourself, you will never find peace. You will never find someone that can actually love you or actually want to be around you for because you don't even love yourself. You're not showing that you love yourself. Like I used to look bad as hell. Like I used to look like a fucking bomb. I'm not gonna cap. And I thought this shit was cool. Thinking I was cool and everything, but in the day when I look back at the shit, all I looked like was a hood nigga or a nigga that was not cared for real. But now I've been working on my shit. I got a gap in everything right now. Y'all gonna see this video and everything. I got a gap in everything right now, but I'm still not gonna be like this for long. Like, I've been working on my smile. I've been working on my skin. I didn't get a lighter and everything. Like, you gotta do better. You gotta want better. If you don't want better, then you're not gonna get better. And my therapy sessions worked. I talked about my relationships. I talked about my past, what actually caused my depression when I first started having depression. I talked about a lot of stuff, and we still talk. Like, I'm not gonna stop going to therapy until I actually find myself for it. And I'm almost. I'm not gonna say I'm almost there. I'm like 40 or 50% there. I still have work. You know. And then once you do think you at 100%, you're gonna find other shit that you need to work on. So you're not gonna never be 100%. So you're gonna always have stuff that you need to work on, or that you think is a flaw that you need to fix. Like, so with that being said, man, I ain't gonna talk y'all to death again, but there's no another video coming out because I still have more to talk about. But a part two, if I really want a part two of this, me talking about relationships and stuff, like, because I can go way deeper. I just talk about a little small stuff like my personal relationship and stuff that I need to work on. Comment down below, tell me I want part two, and I will drop a part two. I'll have no problem coming in the car, talking to y'all. But just know it's better and it's more to life than y'all think it is. But with that being said, catch you on the next video.